Alright people, so I guess in this video I made, I uploaded it this morning, and I guess I use my iPod to do it because my iPad, which I'm doing my video on now, and which I usually do my videos on, which is like at 4%, so I just decided to do it on my iPod, and I guess the volume was fucked up, or I think I might have been like holding my, because I was doing like a selfie video, I might have been holding my fingers like on the mic. I don't fucking know, but this one will be better, I promise, and I apologize for the inconvenience. I mean, I'm not perfect, so yeah, but here we go. um, Top 10 WWE finishers requested by Turk Aslan, spelled Turk space Aslan, on YouTube right there. So yeah, top 10 WWE finishers. Now I did a list a while, I don't know, a few months maybe. I don't fucking know exactly, but somebody requested me to do top 10 WWE finishers of 2013. And I guess you can say this is different. I'm going by top 10 finishers right now by people who are in WWE right now. So I'm not going to include like CM Punk or Steve Austin or even The Rock, really. Just people who are currently on the roster. So, number 10, Daniel Bryan. I mean, the running knee, it's not like it's a great finisher or anything, but I mean, it's a pretty good finisher, pretty athletic finisher. It looks cool, to see him like kind of jump up there and still be able to kind of get his knee up there towards the head area. So yeah, I like Bryan's little running knee there. 9, Cody Rhodes, or Stardust. The fucking retarded ass Stardust thing is bullshit. I'm talking about Cody Rhodes when he does the crossroads. The crossroads, I mean, it kind of looks cool. There's like some finishers that don't look like they hurt that much. But I mean, in Crossroads, I guess you could say is one of those. But I just think it looks cool. So and it's kind of unique. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else use it. So yeah, number 9 is Cody Rhodes. Number 8, Brock Lesnar. The F5 it's a pretty cool move, especially when he does it on people like the Big Show. So yeah, number 8 there is Brock Lesnar's F5. Number 7, Charlotte. Charlotte does a kind of cool like somersault neck breaker sort of move. It's almost like a somersault RKO kind of, I guess, if you want to put it that way. I mean, again, it's a cool, unique move, and I kind of like it. It looks kind of cool when she does it. Number 6, Kofi Kingston. Trouble in Paradise is a pretty cool move. Again, it takes a lot of athleticism to do it, a lot of precision to pull that off. I remember one time on Raw, he hit The Miz with it, and he actually hit him in the fucking forehead, and he had to get like stitches. But yeah, it's a cool move and shit. Number 5, Seth Rollins. The curb stomp. At first, I wasn't a fan of it. I'm like, this is a shitty finisher. But after a while, I kind of started liking it. I mean, it looks like it would actually kind of hurt. And it's really cool when he does it like on a table or the steps. And wasn't that cool when like he was trying to do it on Lesnar at the Rumble and Lesnar just picked him out of the air? That was a fucking cool moment right there. Just like to put that in there. Number 4, Orton. Even though I'm not a big fan of Orton, I still think the RKO is a pretty cool move. I mean, it's kind of like a snap neck breaker, I guess. It's like really snapping the neck breaker. It's kind of cool when he does it out of midair and shit like that. I remember he did it on Evan Bourne out of a shooting star press. That was really cool. But like again, like I say this all the time, moves get old, and that goes for kind of everybody here. I mean, with finishers, I think people should have a variety of finishers and often create new finishers. I mean, Cena has been using the AA for what, fucking 10 years plus. I mean, they should have a variety of finishers and be always getting new finishers because I like to see new shit. But I mean, the RKO is a pretty cool move. I mean, it looks cool. So yeah, number 4 is Orton's RKO, and I remember there was a clip of RVD like selling it, and he like fucking landed on his head. I mean, that was pretty cool. Number 3, Adrian Neville. Neville does that kind of corkscrew shooting star press. It's a really cool move. It's a very risky move, and it takes a lot of precision and athleticism to pull off. It's a fucking awesome move. Number 2, Paige. Maybe I should have put Neville above. Let me change that around. Neville's going to be number 2. Paige is number 3. I think the Paige finisher is pretty cool there with the fucking what the fuck is it? The Paige tap out. What a retarded ass name for a finisher. But it's cool how she kind of lifts her opponent in the air and is like pulling back on her or whatever the fuck she does. It's a very cool move. That reminded me too of somebody else that I should have included on this list. Emma, the supposed iPad stealer Emma. Emma does a cool fucking move too. Again, another retarded name, the Emma lock. I mean, we can't think of anything more sophisticated than the Emma lock, but I mean, it's kind of like Paige's move a little bit. She kind of like puts her, twists her opponent's legs and then does a bridge into some fuck. I'm sure people have seen it before. It's a cool move, but I should have included her on this list. I haven't seen her in fucking forever, so I mean, it's hard to remember everybody, but she should have been pretty high up on this list, but I forgot to mention her. So yeah, I mean, Paige's move is cool, and also Emma's move is cool. And that brings me to number 1, which is Cesaro. Now Cesaro does the fucking, where he like throws his opponent in the air, does the uppercut. I think that's a very cool move, and you might say, oh, that's not his finisher. Well, he's used it as a finisher before, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna qualify it as a finisher on my list. It's a finisher for me, and it's a very cool move. It looks very brutal. It takes a lot of strength to do that, and again, a lot of precision to fucking hit the move right. I mean, all finishers for the most part take precision. You could argue that Cena's AA. I mean, it's not really that precise. I mean, all you gotta do is kind of throw your opponent over your shoulders. Some finishers, I guess you could say, don't take a lot of precision. Well, others, you gotta hit it like right on, or else you fuck it up. Definitely, I think Cesaro's one is one where kind of everything's gotta go right. Same thing, especially with Neville. I mean, that I think is so many spots where you could just fuck it up with Neville. I mean, there's so many, the launch, the landing, the midair shit. I mean, it's very, it's very cool to see them, do the move, right though every time, and it's very amazing, kind of, to see them, especially with Neville. I mean, to hit it precisely every time. I haven't seen him botch that move yet. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's dangerous. Well, you know what? Part of life is taking risks. I say do it. He hasn't shown he's botched it yet, so I mean, he knows what the fuck he's doing. Let him do it. So there you go, people. Sorry for the first video fuck up. I mean, it happens. I'll try not to let it happen again. But anyway, again, I'm sorry, but this one should be better quality. So there you go, people.